Now, Corinda is going to just have a talk a little bit about how we came along to help the great work that they were doing. So we're running out a little bit of time, but if you can jump up. Oh, both of you. Oh, tag team. You got to watch out for these two. So,
Yes, so can you hear me all? So Denise and I, we started together with the Life Matters Suicide Prevention Trust. And at the beginning of last year, we decided that we needed to start a petition. We had, by that time, collected many, many stories, um, heartbreaking stories.
We're talking about mental health because we are the Life Matters Suicide Prevention Trust. So it was many stories, and Corinda sadly has lost a son who has been in the mental health services. So that's where this trust started from, and this is hence where the petition came from as well. Because once you start talking about your story, then everybody else starts telling you a story. So we decided that we wouldn't take phone calls. We decided to go out personally. We went to polytechnics. We went to the main street. We went wherever there was an event. We went, and you can imagine the time it took to do that because people are sitting up to tell the story, and there's a lot of emotion and trauma that goes with that. So many stories we got from many people, all ages, all walks of life, and I think we got our very last signature when we were waiting to go into Parliament to meet the politicians on the steps to hand over our petition. And it was a person who was walking past us, and we asked if he would sign our petition. He said, "Oh, sign your bloody petition, all right," he said, "those bastards in there." So it was really poignant on that day that was the very last signature we got. So then on the back of that, we got invited to the select committee. It was one of the petitions that actually got to go further. And that's what we did in a couple of months ago. So you can carry on now, Carissa.
Yeah, so we were lucky that Simon came on board and he really supported us well because we are amateurs. We have got absolutely no idea. We've never run a trust before. So we were really grateful when Simon stepped up and really put us on the map there. But part of the stories that we collected, and that was part of my son's story as well. He was 19, 20 when he started reaching out to the services, went to the emergency department and basically was seen by a nurse who didn't do a proper risk assessment and set him loose 4 o'clock in the morning repeatedly. And my argument is you need more staff. Obviously, there was short staff or whatever the story was. And there was no follow-up the next day or even later. So this story we heard, I don't know how many times we heard it, but repeatedly. The therapy was never just people just don't get any therapy, whether it's whether they just a little bit depressed or a little bit unwell. They go to their GP, the GP gives them a pill, and off they go. And that's basically all they can do. There's no counselling offered.
In my day job, I am a peer support and advocate in the Otago Mental Health Support Trust in Dunedin, and I actually think that peer support is a great tool that is not offered enough. And I know that the government, I know through in Dunedin we have the Raise Hope, which was a 3-year strategic plan through the Southern District Health Board to do with mental health, and I know peer support was one of the areas that they were pushing for, but that seems to have gone by the wayside a little bit. So I heard, was it the young people talking earlier, and don't ever underestimate that you are not professional. We talk about professionals. Well, who are they? Where are the experts? We have to acknowledge the people and the people's stories because there's a lot of expertise sitting right there. And it's just how we work with that in our organisation. So, yeah. So thank you.
Yeah.